everyone. Let me know how your Friday is going. Mine has been amazing. I got burnt again, but I also have like this rash right now. It's literally, look at this. It's so bad. Hey, Ruben, look at this. I did a workout in the pool and I have a rash now right here and on my legs. It's very uncomfortable. Okay. But as you're hopping on, let me know how your day is going. As you can see, I have my sidekick Soul in the background. She is sleeping. And I currently have a lot of things going on right now. This is like my room where it's not my legit room, but like the room in my house where it's like everything goes on in this room. Okay, so how's everyone doing? All right, so as you can see from the title, we are talking about raising your standards, okay? Because I was on a call with one of my assistant coaches, and we are talking about how some of us, like whether you're a new coach or you've been coaching for a long time, or you can apply this for relationships in general, you are like, you're caving to someone else's like standard, or you're dropping your standards to make someone else feel better. Okay. And here's the thing is that if you're a coach, you don't need to convince someone of your value. You don't need to convince a client to join with you. You don't feel it. You don't have to push someone into your program. You don't have to validate to your family, your followers, or anyone how worthy you are. Okay. And when you actually get that to your core, all right, when you actually value yourself, when you actually see yourself as this powerful, beautiful, amazing, impactful woman, you will stop trying to convince someone. All right. And I really want you to like really think about this. Okay. Like what area in your life are you not seeing that? Because another call that I had this week with one of my private clients, she has constantly been trying to do everything that every other coach is doing. Okay, have you ever been in that place? I want to know in the comments. All right, if you're a coach, you probably can relate to this. Okay, you see another coach launching another program. You see a coach launching a new masterclass all the time. You see a coach promoting something all the time, and like you see a coach talking about you need to be grinding 24/7. You need to be showing up to go up. You guys ever heard of that? Because I know I have. And the thing is when you're not in your power, when you don't actually know what you're, like when you don't know to your core that what you're doing is making an impact and that what you're doing is enough, you feel the need to be like everyone else. You feel the need to have the perfect website. You feel the need to launch a new masterclass. You feel the need to, apply this to relationships. Okay, if you're a single person and you see a post and someone's like, you're not waiting for God, like he's waiting for you to like just choose a person, or he's waiting for you to just take the action, or you need to go find the person. You're going to feel this need to get on a dating app. You're going to feel this need to date a person just so that you're not alone. But when you actually value yourself and trust your own timing, and you trust your intuition, you just detach from feeling the need to do any of that. Okay, and that's honestly when you start attracting people to you. And this came up in our coaching call too, is the fact that like when you're a woman and you're like growing your business and you're actually in flow, okay, not pretending you're in alignment, not just saying be in alignment, like be in your power, but like when you actually are in your power and people like feel you and you're attracting people to your business, sometimes you start attracting guys too because like you're in your zone, okay? And you're magnetic, okay? So I want you to ask yourself right now, like, are you dropping your standards? Are you caving to someone else's agenda because you ultimately aren't clear on what you're available for and what you're not available for? Okay, and that's a huge shift that I had to make in my coaching business in general, was the fact that I had to get clear on what am I available for? Okay, what am I not available for? I'm not available for convincing someone to work with me. Okay, I'm not available for low vibe clients. I'm not available for just getting on calls to get on calls. Okay, I'm not available for hard closing people. That's not what I want to be doing. Okay, I am available for the women that are committed. I'm available for the women that are 100% invested. I'm available for posting out of desire. I'm available for being in my power. I'm available for creating programs that feel good to me. All right. I'm not available for working 24/7. I'm not available for creating a program just because someone else is doing it. I'm not available for launching all the time just because another coach is doing it. Okay. So just like for, say you're a woman on here, you're single, for a relationship. Okay. Get clear on that. What are you available? What are you not available for? Okay. If you're a woman of God, a woman of power, like you got to know, like you're not available for a guy that doesn't know your value. Okay. You're not available for a guy that expects you to chase after him. Okay. You're not available for that. You're not available for someone that's not valuing who you are as a person, but also the impact that you have in the world. Okay. You're not available for that. Okay. But you are available for that guy that is an energetic match, that sees your value, that leads you, that brings you to a higher level, that complements your life. Okay. Relationships, business, they're no different. Okay. Like honestly, they're not. Like you really, once you get clear on both of these, you're going to realize how they go hand in hand. And when you're not true to yourself and when you're not in that zone and you don't have that clarity as far as what you're available for, what you're not available for, then it's like business goes down the drain, relationships are down the drain, okay, because you don't know you. And I get so tired of so many different coaches all the time, like they're trying to fix how good your feed looks and how like confident you are in your business skills, but they're not addressing the main problem. The main problem in any area of your life, doesn't matter what area, like doesn't have to be business, doesn't have to be relationships. It could be school, it could be sports, okay? When you're not doing good, okay, when you constantly put your identity in someone else, it's because you don't know who you are, okay? You don't know your value, all right? Which goes back to you don't know what you're available for, what you're not available for, because you don't know who you are, okay? So you got to ask yourself, who are you? Okay, what is your mission on earth, all right? What is that causing you to rise to? Okay. And what are the actions and the thoughts you need to be aligned with in order to step into that? And what are those relationships around that too? Okay. And when it goes with like relationships, I'm not just talking about like boyfriend or husband, girlfriend, whatever. I'm talking about the relationships within your business too. Like relationships with your clients. All right, that's another thing too, is that you got to raise your standards with your clients. All right, I remember at the beginning of my business, I was working with anyone that wanted to work with me, okay, and it wasn't good. You know why? Even though they were clients, it's because they were draining, okay? They weren't energetic matches. They were like just draining me. It wasn't exciting. It wasn't aligned with my calling, and there was no power in it. Okay, but now the people that I work with, I'm very selective with the people I work with because I know that when people are an energetic match, it's going to be beneficial for them and me. Okay, so you got to ask yourself now, are you raising your standards around your clients? All right, or are you just trying to make a sale to make a sale? Because I'm not sure about you, but for me, I'm in my business for the long term. And I'm in it to build wealth. I'm in it to make a major impact. And that doesn't happen by constantly being in a sales cycle and having to get new sales all the time. But you really create wealth by having people that you work with that want to continue to invest into you over and over again, because you have that good connection. They're getting results. And you both enjoy working with each other. Okay, so are you doing that? And right now, if you're not, ask yourself why. Okay, because if your answer is just you want to make a sale or it's just the money, that's not a real reason. Okay, money is just an energy. Okay, and you get to shift how you perceive it. You get to shift who you work with. You get to raise your prices. You get to show up at a higher level. You get to be passionate and on purpose, and you get to actually create something that is meaningful, okay? And you don't do that by just like working with anyone, okay? Just like if you're single, you don't want to just be dating anyone. I mean, I mean, there are some girls and guys that do that. I mean, whatever floats your boat, but I know I'm not going to do that. I don't do that because it's a waste of time. All right, because I know my mission. I know what I'm available for. I know what I'm not available for. Therefore, I don't just spend my time with anyone. Okay. Also, I'm like kind of an introvert too, so that goes in that too. I'm not going to put my energy into something that's not worth it, and especially if you're all into energy and manifestation, which shout out to Erica, I know you are. And I miss you so much, by the way, Erica. We need to hang out. And Ruben, oh my gosh, Erica and Ruben, you're both located in Arizona. I forgot that. You guys need to meet each other and we're going to all hang out. But anyways, what I was going to say is that when you know your mission, when you know who you are, when you know your personality, okay, you can build your business around that. And that's another thing that I wanted to bring up. And I think I talked about it in a post. But the client that I was talking about earlier, she is absolutely incredible, okay? She has incredible energy. She is beautiful inside and out. And it's her birthday today. Shout out to Tiff. Happy birthday. But we were talking about how the people that are always on the grind, okay, the people that always feel like they need to be doing, producing something else, nothing's wrong with that, okay? But what I've really found, and I know this because I was this person, it was because they believed what they were doing wasn't enough. Okay, so they constantly had to be in this grind, sales cycle, doing more, doing. Okay, but when you take your power back and you kind of just like know to your core, oh, I'm enough as is. You know, like people are lucky what I'm sharing. Like people are being blessed that I'm showing up. Okay, like, and it's not in a conceited way, but you got to know that to your core. Is like, you don't have to be showing up. You don't, like, I don't have to be showing up, all right, but I do show up, okay, because it's my desire to show up, and I have a desire to help people. I have a desire to add value. You know, like some of the stuff I share, some people might be like, oh, that's too much. Like, I would charge for that stuff, but like, I want to show up, so therefore I do, okay? It's not because I'm obligated to. It's not that I have someone telling me you have to show up or you're not going to be successful, even though I used to have mentors that told me that. Okay, now I show up because this is my own business, all right? It's not attached to anyone else. It's not for a company. It's not for another coach. Like, this is mine, all right? And I'm showing up because I desire to show up. Okay, that's powerful. Okay, that's powerful. Okay, it's not powerful if I was like, well, I'm creating this program because I feel like I'm not worthy if I don't have it. I'm perfecting my website because I feel like if I don't have the website, then people aren't going to believe me. You see the difference? One, I have my power. One, I know that I'm enough. My voice is enough, all right? If I didn't have a website, if I didn't have a funnel, I would still have clients because I know my message, I know my truth, and I know how I can help people, okay? The other person that's like, I need a perfect website, I need to show up every day, I need to talk to everyone because I don't trust myself, because I don't feel that my message is powerful. It's two different things, okay? And what I really work with my clients with is like, when you own your power, when you know that you're enough in general, it's not about how much time you show up or how much time you work or how many people you talk to, but like, what is your message that's landing when you are showing up, okay? And do you believe to your core that your presence off of social media is powerful? Because that's another shift I had to make too, is that for the longest time, I believed that it was, if I was showing up, then I could only attract people. If I was showing up, then I could only have clients. But now I know that like my being in general is enough, okay? Even if I wasn't on social media for a week, it wouldn't affect my business because I'm the power. Like, your voice is the power. Okay, and that's in every area of your life, okay? To me, even with the dating scene, I have friends that all they want in life is a boyfriend, okay? Like, all they want is to get married. Like, I'm the totally opposite. I don't really like, maybe in the future, but that's not like a priority of mine, okay? Whereas like these girls, like, they make it a priority to date because they feel like if they're not trying, it's not going to happen. Okay, whereas like me over here, I'm like, God's my source. God's my source. God's my source. God knows where I'm at. Like, if he needs me to be dating, then yeah, he knows where I'm at. And so like there, it's two different ways. So I want you to ask yourself, like, where is your trust right now? Like, where is your trust in business? Where is your trust in relationships? Where is your trust in general? Okay, because a queen knows her power. A queen knows her standards. A queen knows how things can work. A queen doesn't question things. She declares things. She uses her energy. She uses her presence. She uses her being to move people. Okay, and she knows that people are being blessed when she's showing up. Okay, and I want to give, even if you're a guy on here, you're a king of the kingdom. Okay, I'm a queen, you're a king. Okay, so know that. All right, know that you're royalty and you get to be powerful in that way and you get to own that. All right, and I think that a lot of people are afraid to own that because they're afraid that people will see them as conceited or into themselves or selfish, but it's actually the opposite. Okay, it's selfish to know your power and not use it. Okay, it's selfish to not trust yourself and have to look left and right and miss your assignment. Okay, because this is another thing too, is that when you raise your standards, okay, it gives permission for your clients to raise their standards. It gives your followers permission. It gives your friends permission. Okay, because I don't know about you, but I definitely have had those friends in the past where if I up leveled a little bit, then it made them want to, okay? Or it made them just not want to be friends with me because I made them uncomfortable, okay? So like, I'm sure you've been in that situation before. But the truth is that people won't make the move, like, if they're not challenged to. If they don't see someone else do it, all right? Unless like you're, how do I put this? I don't want to say you're like me, but like, you know, like, I feel like certain people have this, like, they don't mind being the first one to go, like the leaders, okay? So like, we are born leaders, but a lot of people won't activate like their leadership because they're scared. Okay, so I want you to like ask yourself this, like, are you not getting clear? Are you not raising your standards because other people would be uncomfortable or because you're afraid that people wouldn't work with you? Because this is the thing that I learned is that when I first started, and like I said, I was working with like anyone, okay? And I decided to raise my prices. I decided that I was gonna like work with specific people. There's always this fear that comes up, well, who am I to do that? Okay, like, why would they want to work with me? But like, my higher self is like, why wouldn't they want to work with me? Okay, like, people are raising their prices all the time. People are investing every day. People are exchanging money every day. And I know what I do is important, and I know that I'm going to deliver a transformation. So ask yourself that, like, why not you? Why not choose you? Why not choose the clients you actually want to work with? Why not build the business you actually want to have? Because that's the other thing that I had to go through this year was like, last year I wasn't happy with my business. I wasn't happy with who I was serving. I wasn't happy with everything that I was doing. So I was like, you know, I'm pivoting to what I actually want to be doing. Like, I'm going all in on that. Like, why not? Why not? And I think 2020 has showed everyone that is that, like, what we used to know as normal is not normal. Okay, so if you have a vision, just choose that. Choose that. Okay, like, literally, you can either go all in on your own vision and be happy and at least go for it and become someone, or you can wait around, waiting for permission, waiting to be validated, and still have this feeling in your gut that you're not even halfway close to what you were called to do. Okay, so why not you? Why are you not building out something you actually are excited about? Why are you not raising your standards so that the people that are called to you will see you? Because that's the thing is, like, if you're operating below your potential, if you're operating at a level that only low vibe people are going to be at, your people aren't going to see you, okay? Because they're operating up here. Okay, so that's why it's so important to raise your energy and raise your frequency so that your soul clients can see you and feel you and hear you and be attracted to you. Okay, so I hope someone got value from this today. I kind of went off topic, but it's okay. But I love all of you. If you're struggling with any of this, send me a DM. I'm currently enrolling for my one-on-one private coaching where you get to work with me closely for 6 months or 12 months, and we shift your business with cleaning up your energy around worth, clients, and money mindset. And side note, I'm hosting a weekend special this weekend. You can enroll currently for Purpose Under Profit and get 50% off for your friends. So it's called Be a Queen and Bring a Queen. Okay, so if you want details, send me a DM. But I love all of you, and we'll chat soon. Bye, Ruben. Bye, Erica. Love y'all.